Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna and today we're talking about Poshmark's annual survey. It's a survey that they do send out. It's available on the app where you get an email where you give feedback on what new features you want to see Poshmark bring out. We're going to talk about whether or not they listen at the end of the video, but I did go through some of the posts I saw and I have a list of about 6 things that were pretty much predominant in what people wanted, and we're going to talk about them and the ramifications and whether or not I think that Poshmark will actually hear that and do something about it. So the first one, a lot of people were saying they want Poshmark to deal with the inactive closets. This is an ongoing problem. People are trying to purchase items from a closet that hasn't been active in months. And I know for me as a buyer that one of the stats I do look at when looking to purchase from a closet is when they were last active. But honestly, we shouldn't have to do that. I think everything that is on the app should be available and should be shipped. But it is an ongoing problem. One suggestion that I saw, which was I thought really good, was to automatically take a closet that has not signed in for 7 days or something like that and automatically set it to vacation mode. I think this is a really good idea. I don't know if in coding you can do something like this, but I think it's really good. It doesn't necessarily ban that seller or anything, but it does take their items off of market, and that can be really helpful for the people that are active. Now, the only little thing I think that might happen is people who use automation. I don't necessarily sign in. I mean, I do sign into my accounts pretty much every single day, but I know that on the phone, I am only signed into one account at any given time. So right now, like, I'm not signed into Posh US, but my automation is still running in Posh US, so it does look like I am active, right? So that's the only small little thing that's there. But I think this is a really good idea because you know what? There are problems. There was a post the other day and people were like, yeah, you know what? I've ordered from somebody. It's been days. They're not answering. They're not shipping. And I think that's really frustrating as a buyer. And I think that it means that the buyer themselves will be so frustrated that they'll leave the platform. So this is something that I really hope that Poshmark pays attention to. Oh, hang on. We're getting a kitten. I hope Poshmark pays attention to it. Okay, say hi and bye. Say hi and bye. 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 Okay, there he goes. All right. The next one that I heard a lot of is fix the bid button on live shows. Fix that bid button. There's still a ton of accidental purchases, accidental bids, and it's causing a rift between sellers and buyers because buyers want you to cancel because it was an accident, and sellers don't want to because they think that it affects their algorithm and all the rest of it. I don't know why the bid button has not been fixed, whether you change where it is or you change, instead of it being a click or a swipe up, you change it to go this way. I don't know why it's not being fixed. Is it because Poshmark is getting more sales because some people won't care that, okay, I accidentally bid, it's my bad, okay, I'll take it, or sellers are refusing to cancel and they're getting a sale to begin with? I don't know. I don't know if there's a conspiracy theory with that. All I do know is that it's frustrating, again, as a buyer, if it happens to you. And I've gone into shows accidentally, for sure. I've not bid, but it's very easy to do. So hopefully they hear that again and they fix it. That is something I think they need to really address. And it's very frustrating that they're not. The next one is being able to set minimum offers or to turn offers off. Now, as somebody who, I get lowball offers once in a while. I don't get a ton. Like, it's not like I'm getting 100 offers every single day that I have to deal with. So it's not something that really affects me in my business. I don't know if I'd actually use it. Maybe for some of my higher listed items, I might. But a lot of people want minimum offers or they want to turn offers off completely. Not a bad idea. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. But I don't know if Poshmark will ever bring this out because it lessens the activity on the platform. And Poshmark is very much about the activity. They want you sharing, they want you listing, they want you sending offers and countering offers and all the rest of it. So to put something in place that sort of stops that activity, I'm not too sure about that. And even though as a seller it would be very helpful, especially if you're one of those sellers that get a ton of lowballs, it could be very helpful for you. I don't know if it's going to be helpful for the platform in the Poshmark sort of view, so I don't know if they're actually going to hear that one or want to do anything about it. I wish they would explain why they don't bring out certain things, though. That would be really helpful too, but they're not great at communication and they're not great at transparency. Anyway, the next one I want to talk about, and this is mainly or predominantly from Poshmark Canada users, they want cross-border shipping. We have been promised cross-border shipping since Posh Canada started. I believe it was one of the first Posh Fests that were actually online. So it was that Posh Fest, and it might have been the one before, but it's been 4 or 5 years. And they're not following through. They keep saying, oh yeah, it's coming, and they're not following through. So for me, I have to say, and this might be an unpopular, opinion, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. Mainly because of the logistics of trying to fuse Canada Post and USPS. You have two totally different mail services, so I don't know logistically how they're going to fix that or make it work and make it sort of an even playing field. USPS is a lot less expensive than Canada Post. Canada Post is a lot, and you're being a bum. So I don't know how they're going to make it a fair playing field, I think the only way they could be able to offer cross-border shipping is if they take the shipping away from Poshmark itself and put it in the hands of the sellers. So I don't know how that's going to work, if it's going to work. I'm not holding my breath for it. I don't think it's going to be something that happens in the next 5-10 years. There's that little chance. I'm not saying no because I don't understand all the ramifications either, but I really don't think it's going to happen. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, we got 2 more, Bubby. Ready? Okay, so I did hear somebody wanted, this is a Posh Canada one, for closet clear out to last longer than 6 hours. And I think they're working on that because Posh US, when you do closet clear out, it lasts for 12 hours now. So I think the 12 hours is coming to Canada. I would assume so. They're trying it out in the States, and they're going to bring it to Canada. So that's one that I'm hopeful for that they will actually do for us here in Canada. And the other one that I heard, and again, it's more of a niche in some ways, it is to up the maximum sharing amount, because I think right now it's about 9,000-10,000 items you can share per day. But people want the number upped, especially if you have a larger closet. So if you have a closet that has 2,500 available listings, you can only share your closet 4 times. If I have only 1,000 available listings, I could share my closet 9 to 10 times. So that they think that it's just not fair if you have a larger closet that you don't get to share your items as much. So I understand that, but I don't know how they're going to work that. He's getting heavy. I don't know how they're going to work it because I don't know what the share amount, why there is a sort of a top level of share amount on the platform. So I don't know how they're going to remedy it, if they're going to be able to remedy it. And honestly, I'm not against it in a sense. I can only have so many items though because I am, I have space limitations. Okay, it's hard to talk with my hands when I got a kitten in my hands. But yes, I have space limitations, so I'm never going to have a closet that's 2,500 or 3,000 available listings at this point in time anyway. I never say never. So for me, it doesn't affect me, so I don't know, and I don't know if it's fair. I don't know. It's one of those ones that, yeah, it could be very helpful for some people, and it doesn't mean anything to somebody else. I'm not sure. So will Poshmark listen to any of this? In my honest opinion, no. I don't think so. I don't think they will take a lot of what we feedback to them into account. I think Poshmark is in it for themselves. Nothing wrong with that. As sellers on this platform, I think we have to adopt the same attitude and be in it for ourselves. It's all well and good that Poshmark makes money. It's all well and good that they provide me a service that I can sell my items. But at the end of the day, I'm in this business for myself. I'm here to make money for me, not for the platform. Yes, I will promote the platform because the more people on it, the more buyers we should have, etc. But that doesn't mean my loyalty is to me and my business, not to a platform. Period. That's just the way it is. And you know what? I understand the other side of that is that the platform's in it to make money. They're in it for them to get as much cash flow out of it that they can. So I understand that. But really and truly, out of the ones that I did mention, I really hope that they fix the bid button, because that seems to be a problem, and it is causing a rift between buyers and sellers, because we have two distinct camps about, no, I never cancel an order, bids are binding, to, oh, I got to cancel another order because whatever. So that's one definitely I want them to fix, just for those reasons. And yeah, dealing with inactive closets so that, you know what, buyers don't have to go searching for the last time a closet was active. I think let's cut the dead weight. Let's get rid of those people that, you know what, maybe started a closet and forgot about it, and maybe have one or two listings that, yeah, they'll never ship because they never go on the app again. You know what I mean? So yes, minimum offers, it's a good idea. I don't know if they're going to do it because, like I said, they want all the activity they possibly can. You know, Poshmark is very much about the activity. If you look at even their contests, it's about being active on the app. You know, make a deal days. It's you setting out offers. Love it or list it. That's about you listing things. The new listing streak, which again is just, it's a ridiculous feature, but it's all about being active. So setting a minimum offer, that might be okay, but turning off offers, I don't think that's ever going to happen. Same as cross-border shipping. I'm sorry, I don't think it's ever going to happen unless they take the shipping and put it in the seller's hands. Anyway, that was my take on it. What do you guys think? What do you want to see come onto Poshmark? And do you think that Poshmark is going to listen? Let me know in the comments, and I will be back in a couple of days. And I'm going to show you what I got at Value Village yesterday. I only picked up 3 items. Tomorrow, I think I might pop into the bins for a little while and grab a few things. And I'll show you what I got, okay? So until then, have a good week. Bye, guys.